Hello, good morning dear students. So in the last previous video, we had discussed the spectral series of a hydrogen atom. So there we have observed, we have discussed the types of spectral series. The first one is Lyman series, Balmer series, Paschen series, Brackett series, Keefer series. So these are the types of spectral series of an hydrogen atom, which we have discussed in the last previous video. Now in today's class we are going to discuss about the energy level diagram and some of the very important definitions. They might ask you in the board exam for 1 marks. Okay, so first we are going to discuss about the energy level diagram. As we know that Lyman series is this series in which it consists all the spectral series because of the transition of the electron which is jumping from the higher orbit to the lower orbit. Here this first orbit here n is equal to 1 is equal to, it is a first orbit we can say. Okay, this is called as ground state. It is called as ground state. Here the transition is taken from the higher orbit to the first orbit. That is ground state. As I told you that any normal atom which consists of electrons, when we give some external energy to that atom will get excited and the electron will get the energy, and after getting that energy the electron will get jump to the higher orbit, and there it stays for 10 to the power of minus 8 second. It is a lifetime, you can say, the lifetime of that electron which stays in the higher orbit for 10 to the power of minus 8 second. And after that the electron will again jump from higher orbit to the lower orbit. That is what it is happening here. In Lyman series, the electron is taking a transition from higher orbit to the first orbit. That higher orbit, it might be a second, or it might be a third, it might be a fourth, it might be a fifth. It is infinite, you can say. I have given you that number also, that n1 is equal to 1, n2 is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dash infinity. This is for Lyman series, and this first orbit is called as a ground state. It is called as a ground state. And if you go for the Balmer series, there we have observed that the transition is taken from the higher orbit to the second orbit. Here n1 is equal to 2, n2 is equal to 3, 4, 5, 6 infinity. Okay. Similarly for Paschen, n1 is equal to 3, n2 is equal to 4, 5, 6 and for Brackett also n1 is equal to 4 and n2 is equal to 5, 6 Okay, this is already we have discussed this one. Okay, so this is how the transition is going to take place here, and also we have derived an expression for the total energy of the electron in the nth orbit. So there we have got an expression that for nth orbit the energy is En is equal to minus 13.6 divided by n1 square electron volt. Okay, this is the value we have got. Okay, here n1 is equal to 1, n2 is here n1 it might be 1, 2, 3 Okay, so for first orbit, say for example, this is our first orbit, n1 is equal to 1. If I substitute the n1 is equal to 1 here, then 1 square, it will be 1 only. So the first orbit we are having how much energy? Minus 13.6 electron volt. And I told you that there in the formula, this negative sign, it indicates that electron is bonded to the nucleus. Okay, the electron is bonded to the nucleus. So this negative sign it indicates. So this is for the first we have got. Here E1 is equal to, here E1 is equal to how much? Minus 13.6 electron volt is the first orbit energy. That is minus 13.6 electron volt. If I take for second N2 is N1 is equal to 2 here. So 2, it becomes 2 square, it becomes 4. So if I divide it, then I will be getting 3.40. So for second energy, we are having minus 3.4 electron volt. Okay. Similarly for third, this is second, next third, we will be getting E3 is equal to, that is minus 1.5. तो यहाँ पे हमें अगर दो एनर्जी लेवल्स के बीच में अगर हमें एनर्जी डिफरेंस पता करना है, तो जैसे कि आपको बताया था, the general formula E is equal to E2 minus E1. If I want to know the energy difference between this first energy level and the second energy level, then I will be substituting the value. E2 is how much? Minus 3.4, and here I will be having E1 is equal to minus 13.6. Here it is having minus plus then 13.6. So whatever the value I will be getting, that is the energy difference between the first energy level and the second energy level. If I want to know the energy difference between the second energy level and the third energy level, then I would have taken here E3 minus E2. Like that. Then E3 is how much? Minus 1.5 plus 3.4, like this. Okay. So this is how we are going to find out the energy difference between the two energy levels. It might be E1, E2, E3, E4. So generally we are having this formula. En is equal to minus 13.6 divided by n square. This formula you should remember. Okay, if you want to know the value of the nth energy level, then this formula you should remember, that is divided by n square. Here n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 dash infinity. So this is what the energy level diagram description. So next we are moving towards the, and I told you that this first, always you should remember that ground state means n is equal to 1. Ground state means n is equal to 1. These are the excited states, we call it as n2 is equal to 2, n2 is equal to 3, n2 is equal to 2, n is equal to 3, n equal to 4, n equal to 5. These are all the excited states. These are all the excited states, and this is called as a ground state. N is equal to 1 is called as is known as a ground state. Okay, now next we move on towards the some important definitions. Okay, so these important definitions, they might ask you in board exam for 1 marks. So what is this excitation energy? So already I have written this exact definition of this excitation energy. So that it is the minimum energy which is required to transform an electron from inner orbit to the outer orbit. Okay, excitation energy मतलब जैसे कि मैं आपको एग्जांपल बताया था अभी, कोई नॉर्मल एटम होता है तो अगर उसमें एनर्जी सप्लाई करेंगे तो उसमें जब इलेक्ट्रॉन्स एक्साइट होते हैं ग्राउंड स्टेट से हायर ऑर्बिट, ये यहाँ पे इनर ऑर्बिट and outer orbit means that is higher orbit. Inner orbit means that is ground state. Is ground state. Okay. Here the electron, if this electron want to take place a transition from inner orbit to outer orbit, then it requires some minimum energy. So that minimum energy which is required to transfer an electron from inner orbit to outer orbit, that minimum energy is called as a excitation energy. As the name itself is telling that excitation. That is excitation means to get excited. Okay. Now for ionization energy. Next we move on towards the ionization energy. The minimum energy required to electron from the ground state to the that is not a hydrogen, that is ground state of hydrogen atom to high level. Okay, so minimum energy which is required. Now as I told you that कोई इलेक्ट्रॉन अगर यहाँ पे न्यूक्लियस है, ये नंबर ऑफ ऑर्बिट्स यहाँ पे है, एक इलेक्ट्रॉन यहाँ पे है तो ये ग्राउंड स्टेट में है. हियर n is equal to 1, here n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3 like that. n equal to 1 means it is a ground state. Here the electron is lying in the ground state. So the minimum energy required to free electron from the ground state. ग्राउंड स्टेट से इलेक्ट्रॉन को फ्री करना है तो हमें कुछ एनर्जी की जरूरत लगती है. तो उस मिनिमम एनर्जी को हम बोलते हैं आयोनाइजेशन एनर्जी. द मिनिमम एनर्जी रिक्वायर्ड टू फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन फ्रॉम द ग्राउंड स्टेट ऑफ द हाइड्रोजन एटम टू द हायर ऑर्बिट, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज एन आयोनाइजेशन एनर्जी. हियर टू गेट एक्साइट and here to get free from the ground state. ग्राउंड स्टेट से हमें इलेक्ट्रॉन को फ्री करना है तो उस मिनिमम एनर्जी को हम क्या बोलते हैं, आयोनाइजेशन एनर्जी. नेक्स्ट दैट इज एक्साइटेशन पोटेंशियल. द मिनिमम पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस थ्रू व्हिच एन आउटसाइड इलेक्ट्रॉन should be accelerated so that it acquires a kinetic energy just sufficient to excite the atom by impact. आउटसाइड का इलेक्ट्रॉन को हमें एक्साइट करना है यहाँ पे. ओके, द मिनिमम पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस. ओके, दैट मींस द मिनिमम पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस थ्रू व्हिच एन आउटसाइड इलेक्ट्रॉन शुड बी एक्सेलरेटेड. उसे एक्सेलरेट करना है. एक्सेलरेट इसलिए करना है क्योंकि उसमें कुछ काइनेटिक एनर्जी इंक्रीज हो. सो टू गेट एक्सेलरेटेड सो दैट इट एक्वायर्स द काइनेटिक एनर्जी. उसे कुछ सफिशिएंट काइनेटिक एनर्जी मिल गया तो एटम क्या होगा, वो एक्साइटेशन स्टेज में आ जाएगा. तो उस पोटेंशियल मिनिमम पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस को हम बोलते हैं एक्साइटेशन पोटेंशियल. पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस मींस अप्लाइंग सम वोल्टेज. ओके, अप्लाइंग सम वोल्टेज. तो यहाँ पे हम जो पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस हम जो अप्लाई कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे किस लिए अप्लाई कर रहे हैं, आउटसाइड का इलेक्ट्रॉन का काइनेटिक एनर्जी को इंक्रीज करने के लिए. ओके, to get the sufficient kinetic energy so that the atom can excite. That is called as an excitation potential. Now ionization potential. It is the same. The minimum potential difference through which an outside electron should be accelerated so that it acquires a kinetic energy just sufficient. Here it is excite and here it is ionize. Just the difference is here we are exciting the atom and here we are ionizing the atom. To ionize the atom by impact is called as ionization potential. So these are the important definitions. Here excitation energy, ionization energy. Here we are applying the potential. It is excitation potential, ionization potential. Okay. So these all definitions, you should remember these definitions. At least you have to practice these definitions for 5 times. Each definition 5 times you have to practice. Because most of the in previous board exams they have asked the one definition. Okay. कभी excitation energy पूछेगा या तो कभी ionization energy पूछेगा या तो excitation potential या तो ionization potential. Okay. So it is very important definitions. And you should remember this general formula. En is equal to minus 13.6 divided by n square. So we can find out the energy of the each orbit or each energy level. Here n1 is equal to 1 का पता कर सकते हैं हम. Second orbit, third orbit, fourth orbit. Okay. So these are all the important definitions. Right. So in the next class we will discuss the new topic of this chapter. Okay. In today's class we'll stop here. Thank you.